Are we live? Are we live? Who are you?
Hi.
I don't recognize you. Who is this? There you go. We're live.
We're live?
We're live. We're live here.
Dang. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Silver Fox?
No, Silver Fox is
that's something from an anime.
Silver Fox are the like older gentlemen that are like hot, like George Clooney.
Whoops, my bad.
Hello.
Look at this.
I have silver hair, guys. Hello. She says Vivienne's hair is so pretty. Thank you so much. Jason says, "Oh my God, Vivienne has aged because of you." Yep.
Cost her a lot.
You stressed me up so much that
I stressed her out.
I aged. I have gray hair now.
All right. So for those of you who are watching after the fact, this is the pre-show. For the show notes, check the description box below and as well as the comments. Let's see here. We're gonna start the show at, I think, let's just do 7:05. We were a little late today because
I was getting my hair did. It took longer. It was supposed to be 6 hours, but then it ended up becoming 9 hours. So I was in the chair from 9:30 a.m. till about 6 p.m. with no food. I forgot to bring food too, so I was starving. Let's see.
So right here, someone said something funny.
Where?
During the pre-show, you guys had your own little pre-show. So Jason says, rumor has it that Danny's out testing out the new Nikon mirrorless. That's why he's not here.
I knew it. He went to the dark side.
Yeah. He's actually out at
He's at a yearbook convention.
That's what they call it, yearbook convention.
Yearbook camp.
When it's really testing out the Nikon mirrorless camera, right? Oh shoot! I didn't even plug.
Oh, you can see Jason live play. I'll read the comments while he's plugging. Let's see what people.
Hold on, let me send this out to Instagram too. Let them know that we're live.
Let's see how. Eugene said, "Love Vivienne's hair color." Thank you. Alex says it's Storm from X-Men. I know. I feel like it. When they took my hair off, I was like, I feel like a villain now. Even though Storm's not a villain.
They took your hair off? Does that mean you
when
they took
the foils off? Oh my goodness. Dion Chapman. All that Jason gas has made Vivienne gray. Yes, unfortunately, I've always been gray. I had to dye my hair, but ever since Jason started buying more stuff, unfortunately, I can't dye my hair anymore. So it's reverted back to its natural state. I am an old lady.
This kind of reminds me of the time where, like, I think we were when we first started dating, and it was like a year. And then I took a photo of you and I said, "Happy birthday." And I posted on Facebook and I was like, she's 42 years old.
And people believed you.
And people believed me.
Doesn't make any sense.
So you're really 42 now.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm 45 jeans. Now or something now.
The Asian jeans. Okay, right here. All right, guys, we are live right now. Find us on YouTube. Who's this lady right here?
Hi.
Who's that?
All righty. Let's see what other comments are there. Claus says, hair looks great. Thank you. DSLR video shooter. Nice toner work. I know what it's called because my wife lives the toner life. You know what? You should connect me with your wife because I need to learn more about this hair stuff. I don't know anything about this. I just know toner and color stuff, but connect me with her. She can help me with the hair stuff. Let's see how.
We just had a super chat donation.
Oh, we did.
Yijin 199. What is this? Do I need to pay to send this? I think you already did. So I don't know. Well,
now we saw your comment. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, your money is non-refundable.
And is that the minimum? $199?
I think you can donate as much as you want, but super chat. I don't know how to refund super chat, so non-refundable. I apologize for that.
You can ask another question later, and
you can ask another question. We will definitely address it.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Let's see here.
Let's see. What did you leave?
Wawa says hello.
Wawa.
Cocinemos. Oh, I'm gonna butcher it. I'm so sorry. It says hello guys. Hello.
Hello.
I see you looking at us. Alex Maxim is hello from Vladivostok. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering this wrong. I'm so sorry, but that's really cool.
Yes.
The Angel Arts Production. Hi, Jason. Hello from Malaysia.
Hello
Malaysia. Waipahutu. Aloha, Jason. I'm guessing you're from Hawaii. I hope.
Well, Leannis is also aloha.
Alex, rush to see you. Cold-blooded films. What's up, hybrid shooters? Rodell. He started my own hashtag again. Ask Viv. Hi, Rodell.
You guys can say the ask Viv later, or even right now. We're still in pre-show mode. We're gonna start the show in about 2 minutes, guys. 2
Oh, it's Leanna. She has like 2 Z's in front of her. Hi, Leanna. Aloha. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leanna.
Alex Maxim from Moscow. I think you're
Russia. See you. Yeah, we read that. Hello from Moscow.
Matt Fan says, "What color Jason's hair will be next week?"
I want to dye Jason's hair, but he never.
I don't know.
I don't want to look good with frosted tips.
I don't want to look like a delinquent. She's in her rebellious phase. I was just joking. Look, I literally just saw this hair color, like this style, like right when she walked through the door. Like
I told him like
15 minutes before we went live.
He's still getting
and I was
used
like,
to it.
"What is going on?" I'm freaking out.
I told you, I was like, I'm gonna get silver hair.
I don't think the world is ready to see this silver hair debut. Silver Vivienne.
I was like laughing, so I was like, I'm finally getting hair that matches my aesthetic, my mood. My Instagram's all gray and like all muted and desaturated, and I finally got hair that signifies my love of desaturation. Yes. This guy loves
If you follow her Instagram, it's very muted, and she always hates it when my Instagram photo is so colorful. If you guys like look at my feed on my Instagram, there's a lot of greens, and she's like, "Ugh, I hate green."
No, I love green. Just it doesn't fit in my theme. I mute all the colors now, so now I don't have to mute my hair anymore because my hair is just gonna be gray. Let's see.
Let's see.
Michael Mishrapiz, Viv, and hello, Michael. Mr. Dexter Chaw says, "Good day from Singapore." Ooh, that's so cool. Hello.
Jason says, "Ask Storm Viv, you do look evil. Do you feel more evil?" She's always been evil. She's black-hearted. So
my hair never signified how I truly acted. I gotta match the outside to the inside. I'm just kidding. I have a good heart.
Claude Creative Studios. Jason needs to go Super Saiyan Blonde.
Yes.
Fun fact, I tried going Super Saiyan when I was 13 years old. It didn't work out too well.
I'm around. Hello. Let's
Manny Ortiz is in the house. He says he loves your hair.
Thank you, Manny. Hello,
Manny. Vincent Vega, hello from San Diego. NW Doughboy, is she a camera person too? Yeah, she's been shooting a lot of my videos, so she is a camera person.
Who asked that? Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with these comments. I'm not good at this.
Oh, you're such a noob.
Where am I?
You're such a noob.
Dion says Jason has the same hairstyle cut as my 13-year-old son. You have the same hairstyle as a middle schooler.
My hair is outdated. Okay. Anyways, it is 7:05, guys. Welcome back to another Monday Live. Welcome to another Monday Live. Danny's not here today, that one camera guy. He's out playing with the new Nikon mirrorless camera.
At yearbook camp?
At yearbook camp.
No, he's...
Just kidding. He's at yearbook camp. I don't want to start any rumors. He's gonna come back and be like, "What's going on? Why do I have so many DMs from you guys about me playing with the Nikon camera?" So he's at yearbook camp, so he's not here today, but he'll be joining us again next week. It'll be on his channel next week. And today I have a very special guest with me.
Me.
In case you're just tuning in, you don't recognize this silver-haired lady. This is Vivienne.
I like Silver Fox, but I want there to be a woman's version of it.
Silver Fox.
Silver Panther? Silver...
I don't know.
I don't think it works. I don't know if it works for... Does Silver Fox work for women, too?
It's not a wig.
Well, and I'm also not like a hot 50-year-old cougar.
Yeah, you're not.
And I'm not George Clooney either.
I guess you can be a cougar now. Anyways, so we like to start the show off with hashtag new gear. Guys, let us know in the chat. Let us know what new gear you picked up this week or
hashtag new gear.
Last week. Hashtag new gear. Let us know. Actually, I didn't even grab our new gear. I want to go grab it right now.
Oh, okay. He's already starting off with his new gear.
There you go.
It's quite a bit of new gear. It's more like my...
Quite a bit?
No, it's just two things.
Not that much. Here you go.
Thank you.
So, we got this new fancy camera right here. This is not the new lens, but I just had it.
Why did you take the lens off?
I just grabbed it.
Don't cover it. Don't let dust get in.
Oh, it's okay. Here you go.
Okay, well,
we'll just blow dust it later.
5100.
That's our brand new camera. You're pointing it to the laptop. You had to point it to the camera right here.
That's the 5100. I feel like one of those like QVC models where I'm just like, look at this new product.
Buy now. If you call in the next 20 minutes, this could be yours.
1-800 Jason Gas.
Does that actually work?
No, that's too many.
Jason V Gas. I don't know.
No,
not a real number. So we got this camera, A5100. This is for those of you who don't know, this is a 24 megapixel 1080p 60 camera that was released in 2014.
Dang, this is 4 years old.
This camera is old.
Okay, you keep saying it's really old, but 2014 is not that old.
2014 in camera years, it is outdated.
There's still people
I'm
using
just
like
kidding, it's
Canon
not.
T3Is and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
People are still using a 6000.
Oh,
So
I love the flip screen.
yeah, so one of the
got
big
distracted.
thing about this camera is that it has a flip up screen and it's an interchangeable lens camera. And we got this as opposed to getting the RX100 just because it has the interchangeable lens factor to it. So we like it a lot. And we actually just picked up the 10-18 f4, an ultra wide angle lens. And this is a lens that I've never actually owned before, or I have. I've only been borrowing it from my friends. But this is a great lightweight, compact, ultra wide lens for this camera. And we are starting to vlog a little bit more, right?
Yeah, I got this camera for the sole purpose of like vlogging because it has the flip screen, which is needed. And then that's how I convinced Jason to buy this 10-18 lens because that 10 is so wide.
I had
so
excuse you.
wide.
I have to convince you we can get it. We actually got the 10-18 at a really good price. We got it for about $450, and if you check the retail price, it's about $850. So it was practically a steal. We just had to get it. So this is a great vlogging combo.
I love this lens, and I've mounted on a little Manfrotto tripod, and I've been taking it with me. It fits in my purse. You know, I don't know why we slipped on this camera. Like we always thought we had to get like the best of the best, and everything. But you know what? Having these interchangeable lenses, and this one's not even that big of a lens, anyways.
Yeah, it's actually lightweight. It actually balances really well.
It's so light. I was so shocked at how light it is, and I love really really wide lens. So this is like the 10, so that's why I really love this.
Cool, awesome.
But yeah, going to vlogging is because
why are we getting this camera? Why are we vlogging?
So there's a lot of things.
Oh boy,
happening.
here comes the plug. Here comes the plug, guys.
So not only have I dyed my hair, but I've also quit my job.
Yes.
There's a lot of
the reason why she quit her job is because she can dye her hair. She's like saying in the corporate world, you cannot be rocking a multicolored hair phase. That is why she quit her job so she can rock.
They wouldn't let me get rainbow hair, so I quit my job. No, I'm just kidding.
She was inspired by Kitty from Atola Visuals.
Yeah, I love her hair.
Her hair.
We've been talking hair colors, so next time I'm gonna have
Kitty.
Like,
if you're watching, you are a bad influence.
I like it. I like colorful hair. It's not her fault. It's all me. But then, I quit my job about 2 weeks ago to officially work with Jason.
Yes.
On his YouTube channel. And yeah, man, he says full-time assistant. That's pretty much it.
You're not really an assistant. You're more of my manager.
He keeps saying man. I'm
a talent. She's a manager. She manages me.
So I don't even know how to. I'm like fumbling on words. So yes. So I quit my job, and that's why we decided to kind of start vlogging, just to kind of see what is it like to transition from like a 9-to-5 into a non-9-to-5 and working this kind of industry.
Being a starving artist,
yes.
Essentially.
Being a starving artist. We wanted to kind of document that whole thing. And then we also wanted to kind of document our journey of working together, because I think it's very different for a couple to be together, but it's also very, it's a much different thing for a couple to be together and to work together.
Work together and be together.
Yep.
So we're gonna be, as she's saying, we're gonna start vlogging, documenting this whole process, and we also actually started a podcast last week.
Yay! So quick teaser, and we wanted to announce it today on the Monday Live that we launched our first episode of our podcast. It's called the Hybrid Couple Podcast.
The Hybrid Couple, because we are a working couple and I was gonna say a
regular couple,
a regular couple, and a working business couple, and I don't even know. But essentially, we're just gonna be talking a lot about that, like how we function as a couple, how we are, doing business as a couple.
Yeah, how do we work together, and how do we not pull each other's hair out? And yeah, so we officially launched the podcast. Episode 1 is already out on YouTube. We should link it somewhere.
Yeah, so the link's already in the description box below. I came prepared.
Wow. So the link is in the description box
We're not going to bore you with the details on Monday Live. So you want to find out more, the first episode is out right now. It's a 30-minute podcast. We're going to be doing it bi-weekly. Yes. And on the YouTube channel, we'll be throwing in some vlog as well. So she'll be editing, she'll be filming, she'll be learning how to be a creative.
So I'm essentially in charge of that channel. So this first episode, I edited all on my own. Yay, me!
except the fact that it's just audio and not video.
Okay, well,
we initially shot the podcast as a video.
Yeah.
But then I looked really bored on camera. Yeah, it's just
so we cut the audio.
Yeah,
not audio. We cut the video.
I was being a diva. I didn't look good, so we had to cut the video.
Yeah, it was all him. I was all engaged. He was
in
like,
in my defense, it was because I have not tried recording the podcast with two of these Rode mics. So I was really worried about the audio. She was speaking really soft and I was speaking really loud. So I was monitoring the audio at the same time.
Opposite of us in real life. I'm usually really loud and he's really soft.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I edited it. We had the video, but then we decided to cut the video, but I edited the audio. And I also designed the little album art and the little icon. So if you guys do watch or listen, you know, we have an email if you guys want to send any feedback. And we also have the comments box on that podcast. So please leave any feedback or even like a hello or anything like that, so that we know that we're doing something right and that we'll go ahead and continue to make it. And it'll be a bi-weekly thing with some vlogs sprinkled in, which I'm going to try to edit.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
That's our plug.
That's our plug. A hybrid couple podcast. Okay, moving on to your guys' hashtag new gear. And we'll be also reading some of the comments that you guys left for us because I'm seeing the chat going wild right now. So anyways, let's see here.
Wait, what do we do? Are we supposed
someone says you are Ultra Instinct Vivienne. I get the reference.
I don't get it. What's Ultra Instinct?
So in Dragon Ball, Goku has silver hair.
I thought Goku has pink hair at some point.
That is a different Goku. Let's see here. Someone says Silver Kitten. Alex Sandoval in the house.
I like Silver Kitten. That sounds cuter.
And someone forced me to have to scroll down again. No, I'm just kidding. Many faces. Hashtag $10. Here's to the couple love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat donation. Now I'm going to scroll back up to try to find some hashtag new gear. Okay, let's see here. Eli M, hashtag new gear, Canon Pixma Pro 100 photo printer. Got it basically for $20 with a $250 rebate and $100 worth of free paper from B&H. Very nice. And then right here, Cold Blooded Films CBF, Sony A7 III, and the Ronin S. Very cool.
Nice.
Rodell, always new gears. I just have new bills to pay.
I like that one. Oh, I see a Sony. Oh wait, hashtag new gear by Pink
Hang.
Mm-hmm. Sony HVL 32 FM flash. I don't know why I'm looking over there when I have the chat here too. What's that? Is it a flash?
Yes, it is a flash. It's
Very
I think
nice.
it's a Sony flash.
Ah, fancy.
But all the kids use Flashpoint. There we go. I found it for you.
Okay.
Okay, AB positive Bodog APS-C is not dead. Hey, I'm not the one using it. She is. So I'm still using full frame. All right.
He refuses to touch it. When I'm not here, I'm like, vlog for me. And he was like,
Yeah, I was like, ugh, why am I holding an APS-C camera?
I know. He was like, look, we can just vlog with the Sony A7R2. And I was like,
No.
R3?
A7 III.
A7 III. And I was like, I'm not carrying that around, nor am I going to put that in my purse.
David Russ. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your last name. David R. New gear, Ronin S, DJI. A lot of people are getting the Ronin S.
A lot of people are getting that. How do you guys like it?
Yeah, how do you guys like it? Let me know. And by the way, I think the A7 III is back in stock on B&H. It was actually back in stock on Adorama first, and then I think today there's a site reported that Sony Alpha Rumors reported that B&H has some of its A7 III in stock.
Cool. A family of 5, Sony 24-105 and 70-200 2.8 Sony lens.
Nice.
Ooh, you're getting all the ranges in your lenses.
Manny Ortiz, I would get it if it had a mic input. Yeah, there's no mic input on this.
Oh, yeah.
But so doesn't the RX100 Mark VI. So I figured, why not just get this camera if it also doesn't have a mic jack?
Audio's not too bad. We replayed some of the clips, right?
Right. Yes, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, we haven't been in a crazy environment where it's like a lot.
We're not taking this to a concert, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Cloud Creative. At least we're not talking about Apple years. Wingburst says in Sony years, it's considered a lifetime. 2014 is considered a lifetime.
It's like dog years.
Yes, it's old in Sony years. Rai Reyes, new gear, Flashpoint R2, and a Magmod flash accessory.
Whoa. Wait, hi, Brad. It says, hashtag new gear A7 III body is supposed to be delivered any minute now. Hurry up, FedEx. Are you tracking it? Is it already out for delivery?
Let us know if you get it at some point
Wait,
during
Jay
this live
Samsung's
session.
New Gear Samsung SSD 1 TB Voltron Lego edition. Is that legit?
I don't know.
There's a Voltron Lego SSD?
No. I think he just meant that's a like a figurine. The SSD is different.
It's comma Voltron Lego edition. Oh, okay, my bad.
She doesn't read punctuations. She also doesn't use punctuation in her chat, so it always gets really
a Voltron SSD.
confusing.
And I was like, how would that work? Okay, that makes sense.
Liana says, I still carry and use my NEX 5R with a 1018. LOL, it's still a really decent setup for a walk around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Liana.
Ryan 3.0 hashtag new gear 10 bring your own bag 10. BYOB 10.
BYOB 10.
Yes. Kelly Burden, are you caught up with me?
Yes, hashtag new gear, Young Noah YN360 video light. Ice light knockoff. What's an ice light?
It's like a lightsaber.
What? I gotta see this.
Just imagine a lightsaber and you can change the color of it. Our friend Corey actually showed me the YN360 video. It's actually pretty cool.
That's cool. I want that. I can do mood lighting with it.
Trey Videos is the 1018 full frame. It is not. This lens right here is not a full frame. It's APS-C. But if you zoom to 12 millimeter on this lens, it actually hides all of the vignetting on a full frame camera. So
you can use it.
You can use it on a full frame. Let's see here. All right, so we're getting to the point where people are talking about the hybrid couple.
We should have like restructured it.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Manny Ortiz says, yep, this will add another element to the channel. I'm the Brown says, boo, Vivienne is now tied to Jason Vong's wallet.
It's more like I'm controlling his wallet now and I'm better managing his wallet.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never had control of my wallet, so
I'm controlling it now.
Not really. Nobody has control. You know who has control of my wallet?
Who?
Sony. They're always just stealing money from me. They're just like, buy the A7 III, buy the A7R III, buy this, buy that, and I'm just always losing money. So
I don't even think you look at your wallet.
I don't.
But now I'm looking at it, so I'm in control of it.
Cloud Creative, teamwork makes the dream work. Assuming that I'm still alive by the end of the month.
What? You're fine.
Michael says, perfect time to do it with Jason. Already have 60K subs. It makes a lot of sense. Yes. Thank you, Michael.
It was good timing.
And Alex Sandoval says, yes, I love a new podcast.
Yay. Oh, I was going to add to that. If you guys do really like it, we want to figure out how to release it onto like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, and all of those things. So if it's well received, we're going to figure out a way to push it to all of those outlets so you guys can listen to it like in the car and not pull it up on like the YouTube.
Yeah, we're going to start off with YouTube for now. And if there's enough traction, we'll definitely get it up on the other site.
So if you guys like it, leave a comment and then we'll release it.
And NBW's Doughboy says, the hybrid family coming soon. I already have a hybrid family. It's the one is filming me right now.
You should make it like a meme. Like take photos of all your cameras and name which one's the dad, which one's the mom.
Yeah, I'm the dad.
And they're all your children?
Yeah. You have no custody over them.
That's fine. I don't want them. This is mine. This is
that's not
this is like the goofy cousin.
That's sad. That is sad. Wapa Hoochoo. Hey, Jason and Jason's girlfriend. Hey, look, you have a title.
What? Yay!
So this is your business, full-time photographer and videographer? Yeah, we're just trying to balance a lot of things right now. YouTube, photography, videography. Oh my God, so much stuff. But it's our full-time job. Let's see here. Oh, I lost it. Okay. Fathom Rocker, hashtag new gear 5518 use, and it's only for $650. So excited. Not bad. Good price.
Oh, Manny says, please have Diana and I on your podcast.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's something.
That's something that we're thinking about in the future, too. Getting like other hybrid couples on the podcast.
So keep an eye out.
Yes. Let's see here. Alex Sandoval, hashtag A7S3. Oh, Alex, you joker. You jokester. Leanna, hashtag new gear, Aquatech underwater housing for the A9. They had a 20% off sale last week. Also, I forgot to tell you I bought a new lens today. Anyways.
What?
Huh? What?
What lens?
Nothing. MattFan1, first subscriber to the hybrid couple.
What lens?
There was a sale on like this cheap lens from Newer. It's like it's a 35-1.7.
Don't you have a 35?
But this is a $75 lens, $65 lens.
$65 lens.
Yeah, APS-C 35mm 1.7. It might still be on. What's that thing called? Lightning deal on Amazon? I don't know.
You bought off a lightning deal on Amazon.
I didn't even know it was a lightning deal. I was just literally I was buying something else and I saw it pop up. So I clicked on it. I was like, oh, it's just $70. I might as well
just
buy it and test it out. If anybody has the Newer, or I think it's a Makey 35-1.7, let me know how it goes. Or let me know how it is. Just to test it out.
Okay.
Maybe it's a new camera for you.
I'm around just says hashtag new gear. Actually, JV, now all new purchases have to go through Viv. You're so done, dude. Yeah, you didn't tell me about this purchase.
I have a separate bank account, so.
Really?
Not what? Let's see here. Chris Vernal, new gear, Razer Basilisk mouse because I may or may not download some games onto my Razer Blade and Cine 4K monitor. Thanks again. And new 3K Gorilla Pod since my other one broke.
Nice. You fancy.
That's massive gas, Chris. Let me know when your video comes out.
I want to try your new mouse. Are those the mouses with like a bunch of buttons on it?
I think so.
That is really cool.
Gympan ProMaster 77mm variable ND filter and adapter ring. APS-C is undead. Douglas, new gear, just bought the A7 III with no lens. Should I buy the 24-105? I shoot car videos, by the way.
Define car videos. Like videos in the car or videos of models on cars or videos? I'm
pretty sure it's
of
everything.
Cars.
I think, yeah, get the 24-105. Really solid lens.
Really cool.
Let's see. We're going to read off a few more and we're going to jump right into the news topic.
Can you get Jim? Hashtag new gear ProMaster 77mm.
Yeah, I got that one already.
Wow.
Let's see.
Harry Davis, new gear. Nike joggers, gray and blue. Shoes are very important.
Nice.
Let's see what those look. Wait, joggers are not shoes, they're pants, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, my bad. Pants are also really important too.
Let's see. Asish says buy the 24mm G Master. Oh, that's definitely on the list. We'll talk about that as part of the news topic today.
David Osler is here. Hi, David.
David Osler is in the house. How's it going, David? See, you got some questions going on. We're gonna be doing an open Q&A very soon. Well, very soon. That's in like 20 some minutes.
Oh no, I'm down to the thing.
MVDW says it's the 35mm is a manual focus, right? Yeah, that particular one is a manual focus lens. Eli says the 35-1.7 is great. Yeah. Manny Ortiz, hashtag new gear 24mm 1.4 G Master. Manny has the exclusive.
What? Isn't that the... Did you buy that one?
No, I didn't buy that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That doesn't exist to plebs like me, so.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I've never heard of that lens.
Oh, Manny says I might or might not have it next to me right now. Tomorrow he's gonna drop a video and he's gonna be like, "Look, guys, Sony just announced new 24mm 1.4." All right, we'll definitely talk about that in today's topic. Anyways, let's talk about the news. Let's get into the news right now. We're gonna start off with the Mavic Pro 2 leak. DJI is coming out with
another drone.
Yeah, another drone. It's 2 new drones.
Wait, why is it 2? It says Mavic 2 Pro.
But they're coming out with 2 different versions of the Mavic Pro.
Well, I don't get it.
So they're gonna come out with one that is a 1-inch CMOS sensor Hasselblad camera. So that means the quality is going to drastically improve.
Hasselblad? Isn't that really fancy?
It's really fancy. They bought Hasselblad.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know the details as to how that whole thing works. I don't know if Hasselblad bought them or they bought Hasselblad, but they're not using the Hasselblad 1-inch sensor in their next drone, which is the Mavic Pro. And they have another version called the Mavic Pro 2 Zoom. It's a zoom version. You can zoom from 24mm to 48.
I want that one.
Why?
Because when you're actually flying it, you can like
actually zoom into things.
You can like actually look at people's yards.
You can double. Well, it's not really a telephoto, so you're zooming in from 24 to 50, so you can get a little bit closer. That'd
be some really cool effects, though. Instead of having to kind of like fly it down, you could just zoom in.
So they're saying that you can do like a dolly zoom effect. So maybe you can like pull out and then like zoom in at the same time, creating a really awesome cool effect, like a vertigo effect, like the crane's a vertigo effect. So it's pretty cool. But these are not actually officially announced yet.
Where was it leaked on?
So it was leaked. So they initially were going to have like a whole press conference about this, right? They're gonna have a huge announcement, but for whatever reason, last minute they decided to not make the announcement. But I think a lot of like the news sites already had like the leaks already, like they already have the information on it. So
they already know what it looks like.
Yeah, you can actually look at it right here. I got this from dronedj.com. So this is what it looks like. It's a really like
wow. Can you like buy the camera and interchange it if you already have like a Mavic?
You're talking about like an interchangeable lens, right? That's like a different model.
Oh, okay.
So this is a fixed camera.
Because they kind of look all the same. They just have different little bulbs where the
no. That's only to protect the camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you use the Mavic Pro, so you know.
I like the
it's a little bulb that protects the camera.
That's cool.
So, anyways, we'll go into the specs really quickly. Again, the Mavic Pro 2 or Mavic 2 Pro is a 1-inch CMOS sensor Hasselblad camera. Confusing. And the zoom, the Mavic 2 zoom, will have a 2x optical zoom from 24 millimeter to 48 millimeters. And there's a few other specs as well.
Can you get one that has it both combined?
No, it has to be a separate. Because I don't think the 2 zoom is a 1-inch sensor.
They have to at least be what, like $1,000?
Possibly. I think about $1,000 for this.
So if you want,
because the original Mavic is $999.
So if you want all these different features, and you gotta like buy 2 different drones. Like, what if you want to zoom in?
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, let us know in the comments down below which one would you go with. I personally would go with the 1-inch sensor size.
What does 1-inch sensor do?
It's just a bigger sensor. So like right now, the Mavic that I have
is bigger always better.
Yes.
In terms of sensor.
Yes.
And that rhymes.
That way, when you shoot low light stuff, you don't see as much grain.
But are you flying your drone at night?
Better. Some people might fly their drone at night.
That's scary. That's cool. So it's good for low light.
It definitely helps.
So it's okay. So they have 2 features. So one, you could fly it at night to spy your neighbors in the dark. And the second one is you can zoom in to spy on your neighbors in the light.
I like how you just think of all these drones as spying your neighbors. Well, anyways, let me get into the quick specs, and then we're going to go into the comments and find out what you guys would prefer, either the zoom or the 1-inch sensor size. So the Mavic 2, I keep saying Mavic Pro 2. The Mavic 2 is top speed at 45 miles an hour versus 40 miles over the original Mavic Pro. It has 31 minutes of flight time now as opposed to 27 minutes. So you have an extra 4 minutes to fly the drone, which is always a good thing.
The new battery?
I don't know if it's new battery. That they didn't really say, but if anyone knows, let us know in the chat. It has a 1080p OcuSync video transmission for up to 5 miles away. I think it's 720 for the last one.
What's that?
It's just the transmission to your phone to be able to see the image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has Active Track 2.0. It has an omnidirectional optical, and a dolly zoom only available for the zoom version. Cool.
See what people are saying.
I'm probably going to sell my Mavic Pro to get this one.
Which one? The Hasselblad one?
The Hasselblad one.
I think the Hasselblad one must be much more pricey because it's a Hasselblad.
I think the Phantom 4 Pro uses the sensor Sony. Sorry, the Sony sensor.
Can you get it in white?
I don't know. There might be different colors. There's also like a Mavic 2 Enterprise, which was accidentally leaked.
So they're not going to release any more of the Phantom.
No, they will.
Oh, okay.
They're different models for different purposes.
Didn't they just release another Mavic thing? The Mavic Air or something?
The Mavic Air, yeah.
Yeah.
But
now they're going back to the Pro.
Well, the Pro is always supposed to be like the better model. The Air has uses like a different transmission, so the signal's a little bit weaker. It uses Wi-Fi, so it's harder to like get the transmission from the drone to your remote. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, anyways, really quickly, there's another leak. There's another a Mavic 2 Enterprise, which if you were to go on like the German DJI website, you would have seen it on like the Mavic Air page. It's weird. All these leaks that are happening, I think it's definitely not coincidental. I mean, it's conspiracy. It's conspiracy. It's a marketing tactic.
That's what I think.
Okay, let's see here.
Chris Barr says that sensor is just a Sony 1-inch sensor. For which one?
Is he talking about the Phantom? I'm lost. I don't know where you are.
I went all the way back up to when we started talking about it.
Matt, who is Matt Johnson, says haircut looking fresh, bro.
You're bro. Well, I'm bro too.
You're bro now.
I want to be bro. Thank you.
All right, Matt's in the house. Let's see here. Wet Weaver said this is fake news. It probably is. It's not officially announced.
That's true. D
Um,
says you can't fly drones anywhere these days.
yeah, it's a lot harder to fly drones.
Webweaver says you can fly them in the bathroom. Yeah, you can do that. But you might also like chop your hair off.
Chris Barr says that sensor is just a 1-inch Sony sensor. Oh, you read
Yeah.
that already. David Osler says, "Oh my god, now I have to get another drone." Exactly.
You mean 2 other drones? I'm just kidding.
Oh, you need one that zooms, and you need one that's. This is almost like the whole RX 100 5 and 6 debacle, where
The 5A?
you get the 5A for the 24 to 70 1.8, and you get the zoom for the zoom, the telephoto.
I think if you figure out how to fly the drone really well, you can do that cool zoom effect.
Well, you still need the zoom, or you can do the zooming in post, but it won't look as good. Anyways, we got a super chat donation right here from Chris. Again, Chris, you're too kind, man. Always, every week.
Drop it some love.
$24.99. Just dropping some love to you guys before I head back to work. Looking forward to the hybrid couple.
Thank you. Were you watching us on your break? Thank you so much, Chris.
Let's see here.
Where did I go? Rodell says, especially drone flying in the whole state of California.
It's definitely
I wondered
tough.
about that because we have like half of it is a park. The other half on top is also a national park. And then you can't fly it at the airports, and then you can't fly it.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's just
you can't fly it anywhere.
Always check the map.
What map?
Like I have an app on my phone that tells me if I can fly or
like
cannot fly.
can't
And there's
fly
like different
anywhere.
like stations that you can like call in to make sure you get clearance before you fly.
Jeez.
Yep. Let's see here. Leanna says she's definitely getting the 1-inch sensor for sure.
A lot of people like the 1-inch sensor. Fathom Rocker says 1-inch sensor. I don't see the point of zoom for drones. Yeah, I was a little confused about that too.
There might be some pretty cool stuff. We'll definitely see. There's someone bound to be creative to use the
This is
zooming.
cool. Eli says they're also coming out with the enterprise version that will have detachable accessories for emergency responders like strobes and speakers. That's cool.
That's the one. Yeah.
I always said like they have to partner with like government agencies to like make drones like a really cool.
So that's more for government, not prosumers, I guess.
I guess you could be one if you want to like be your own forest ranger and like look for lost people.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna become forest rangers.
What?
Let's see here. Photo Miak says, when I was in Thailand, I saw a fine for flying a drone on one of the islands. The fee was a whopping $30.
But that's a lot of money in Thailand.
That's like a permit. That's like cheaper than a permit here in LA to like shoot anything. So
there's probably a lot of money in Thailand. You should have just done it.
I'm ready to shoot stuff in Thailand.
Oh, it'd be really pretty.
David also says big discounts on the Mavics here right now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get much money if I sell the Mavic.
Where's here?
He's from down in I think Australia.
Whoa, that's cool. Is it winter there? I love Australia.
Photomax says if I got caught, I was gonna pay the fine because that footage would have been gold. Oh, it would have been worth a lot more than $30.
Yeah. Let's go back to Thailand and do it.
Let's see here. Vincent Vega, DJI comes out with stuff so fast it's pretty much Sony of drones. Pretty much.
I think they're dominating the drone game though. They have to be.
Let's see. Chris Barr says Hasselblad uses all Sony sensors. I'm gonna take your word for it, Chris Barr.
This is like a feedback cycle.
You are like SR6, so you're always credible with your news.
So if Hasselblad uses Sony, then in a sense, then we're getting Sony sensors.
I don't know too much about this. Let's see here. NBW Doughboy says zoom in post. Eli M says the price of the Mavic Pro 2 is gonna probably cost around $1,300. Wow,
it's expensive.
Wingbird says watch Tony's video on Don't Buy a Drone.
Oh, I like drones. They're fun.
Chris Imamura says drone flight is almost impossible in the LA area.
Yeah, you can't fly it anywhere here. I mean, you could just fly it and just run away if something comes at you.
We do not encourage this, by the way. The FAA is probably watching this right now. We're not encouraging this.
No, we don't fly it anywhere because we can't fly it anywhere.
That's okay.
David also says, yes, winter freezing 15 degrees centigrade. What's 15 degrees centigrade?
You mean Celsius?
Celsius?
Yeah, we're like weird. We use like different
weird.
metrics. Okay. Anyways, we'll move on to the big news topic for this evening, which is the Sony 24mm f1.4 G Master. It was rumored on Sony Alpha Rumors with a solid SR5 that this lens is coming really, really soon, possibly Photokina, which is happening in October.
September. What's SR5?
September. So there's different ranking categories on Sony Alpha Rumors. They rank it from SR1 to SR5, 5 being really credible and 1 being like, eh.
Oh.
Yeah. So SR5 means it's very possible that we'll be seeing the Sony 24mm 1.4.
Didn't someone just talk about it in the chat?
Yeah, Manny says he has one.
Then maybe it is an SR7.
So that's it. Wow, just bumping in different ranks. We call Chris Barr SR6 because I think
Chris knows everything.
Because I think he literally predicted like a point, the RX 10 Mark IV.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he literally predicted that, and we're just like, whoa, he was right. He was spot on with his news. But anyways, it's originally they're saying the Sony 24mm 1.4 was going to be announced in spring, but they're pushing it back to Photokina. So likely we're gonna see it there. Right now, there's really no equivalent aside from the Sigma 24mm 1.4, which is probably pretty massive. I don't have it, so I don't have any 1.4 lenses right now.
1.4, would that be a good portrait?
Well, any lens could be a good portrait.
Oh,
right.
24 is wide.
24 is super wide.
Oh,
so it'd be like an environmental portrait, or it'd be good
like
for astrophotography, landscape.
Oh, but it's probably gonna be really big then. It wouldn't be like a little lens.
Well, the Sigma 24 1.4 is pretty massive. Not massive, but pretty big.
Well, I've seen the 24 to 70. That's
so think of like the 50mm 1.4. You remember that when we had it last month? Probably gonna be that size.
It's pretty big.
It's
Why
pretty big.
Can they not make it any smaller?
Well, it's a 1.4 lens.
Oh.
So that's an engineer question, not me.
You're gonna get it, aren't you?
Maybe it'll be pretty good for gimbal work.
You don't have a.
But I'm gonna think like Sony would probably make it smaller, just because it's Sony.
Yeah, in order to up the game.
Because Sony made the 100 to 400. The 400mm smaller and lighter compared to the Canon and Nikon. So hopefully they can do their little Sony magic and make it a lot smaller. But they're probably going to be charging like $1,800 to like $2,000 for this lens.
You predict $1,800 to $2,000?
I'm thinking. What do you guys think?
$2,100. Someone document this down. It's like Price is Right.
Well, it's already documented. This is live. And this is going to be up on the channel.
$2,100. What's your number?
I don't know. I'm giving a ballpark number. 18.
I'm gonna do $20.99.
And what if you're right? You can't. There's what?
Like it's like how the Price is Right. You have to put the 99. So like
you can't do 99 because Sony never priced their lens at 99. It's always 98.
No, I'm not talking exactly. It's like whoever's closer. So if I'm $20.99, that means if it's 2,000, I'm closer than if you were to say
1,800 to 2,000.
Yeah. If you were to say 1,900.
I guess.
Okay, 2,100 is my
2,100.
How about you?
I put that 1,800 for some reason.
Okay, 1,800, 2,100.
Because the G Master 85 1.4 is $1,800.
Someone says $16.99. I'm gonna go 60. I changed my bet.
I don't know about $16.99.
You think okay? You say 1,800. I'm gonna say
maybe $16.98.
Like you're fine.
I'm telling you, Sony lenses are always sold at like the 8. There's never a 9. So it's like $9.98 or $17.98.
Okay, so I'm $18.88
or $21.98.
I'm $18.88.
$18.88.
I'm 18. All
18.88. I don't think that's
$18.88. I'm gonna stick with $18.88. You're gonna get it.
So if you see $18.88 missing from the bank account, you know I bought it. Anyways,
you're
guys,
gonna tell me. You're gonna be like, oh my god, it got released. Oh my god, it got leaked. I have to pre-order it now. Wow.
Always got to pre-order right when it gets announced. Let us know if this is gonna be a lens that's gonna end up in your bag, guys. The 24mm 1.4, and what would you be using it for, and what sort of specs and features that you want it to have in order for you to pick one up.
Yes. What would make this the most ideal lens for you compared to other 24 equivalents?
Or would you just pass on this entirely? We're gonna wrap up the news really quickly, and then we're gonna jump into the comments before we do hashtag open Q&A or just hashtag Q&A. But the other SR5 I guess bit is about the Sony 135 FE. They're gonna announce it sometime in 2019.
Oh, they're pushing in 2019.
I think they're pushing it to 2019. So I think there was rumored to have, or like rumored that it will be announced this year.
There's no 135 right now.
The only 135 is the Sigma. And the Zeiss-Spot is 135 f2.8.
Which you have.
Which I have. I have the Zeiss-Spot as 2.8, and there's the Sigma that is a 1.8. So that one, the Sigma is massive, and the Zeiss is a bit smaller, a bit lighter. But a lot of people are saying that 2.8 is really just kind of irks them. They don't want to buy it because it's f2.8. They want something a little bit faster, like an f2. So they still don't know as to what the f-stop is for the Sony 135, but they're guessing that it's either f1.8 or an f2. So hopefully it's going to be smaller and lighter compared to the Sigma.
And how much do you think this lens is going to be? I'm going to say 2,200.
Probably pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Probably a crazy amount.
Dang.
Cool. So that's all the news topic that we have today. A bit slow in the news world, but these are two very exciting things that we can look forward to next month or September.
I think you're going to hear so many things coming up in September. It's going to be more and more news and.
Well, are you teasing something?
I'm not. I am SR0 right now. Okay,
I thought you were gonna say I'm SR8. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're just bumping in the ranks.
SR0. I have no credibility, but I would think with a lot of the things that are coming out that there are going to be like
the Nikon mirrorless camera, right?
Yeah.
You think because that's happening that.
Well, possibly. When you introduce competition.
Well, someone said they have the A7S3 already, so.
Who said that?
I don't know. Okay, cool. We're gonna read out some of your comments about the 24mm as well as the 135. In the meantime, start queuing up for open Q&A. Use the hashtag QA if you want us to read your questions.
Or you can hashtag Ask Viv.
Or hashtag Ask Viv if you have a specific question for her. Okay, cool. So yeah, Roberto says I have the 24mm G Master 1.4. See, he and Manny.
They both have it. Already? How do I get on that hookup list?
Let's see here. Oh, I zoom up too much.
You went too fast. You went way past all of the other ones.
Roberto says it's an A-mount 24mm 2. Yeah, see, there's definitely A-mount versions of these lenses, but we want the E-mount version.
Oh, because you need an adapter, right?
Yeah, we're not dealing with adapters.
That's interesting. If they already have the A-mounts of it, how come they don't make E-mounts of the same lens?
It's just because, so their A-mount version is an actual DSLR versus the E-mount are built for mirrorless. So the lenses are smaller and lighter.
Got it.
Yeah.
How come they don't call it M-mount for mirrorless?
I think there's an M-mount for something else already.
I just thought of that right now.
So she says, I just hope it has 11 blade iris, and he's thinking it's going to cost $16.99. And NBW Doughboy says 1,800. Fathom Rocker says around 1,800. Leanna saying $1.
She's playing the game right.
Dollar menu. What? Why?
Because if you're closer to it, she's gonna win. It's whatever number you're closer to. I think something like that. But I agree. 1,800 new Doughboy and Fathom Rocker. We'll check back with you in a couple weeks.
Daniel Nyman says 1,700. In my opinion. Let's see here. But Noah says that's B&H's fault because Sony charged XX9 on their website. Oh, well, that's interesting. Mean? So everywhere else sells with a 9 at the end versus B&H selling with an 8. Is that true?
What?
The pricing of the stuff.
What do you mean? What is XXX9?
That's the price. He's saying the price. It ends with a 9.
Oh, does B&H round it up?
You mean round it to an 8?
Ah, that's funny.
I don't know.
James Dewis says video and astrophotography. Yeah, that's true. It'd be a good video lens. I really want to try astrophotography. So you can get it for astrophotography.
But we have the 18 bodice for astrophotography. MT says Sigma 24mm f1.4 art for Sony is $900.
Oh, that's it? Well, everyone's been saying 1,800, so I'm like, oh, 900?
Well, it's Sony, because Sony charges a lot of money for their lenses.
Wow, that's double the price.
Well, keep in mind, the Sigma 24mm they're taking it from their DSLR and converting it for mirrorless camera. Versus Sony was building this lens from ground up.
Chris Barr says the Nikon FX 24-1.4 is $19.96 on Amazon, so I say the Sony will be $19.98. All right, I think he's gonna be right.
Let's see here. Lawrence on says I pass on the 24mm, just not wide enough, and at that focal length, I rather get a standard zoom. Sigma 20mm has my eye though. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I kind of wish they put out a 20mm 1.4, or so it's still a rumor. We don't know yet, but hopefully it's a 20mm. David Oser is telling me to sell my bodice 135. Never.
No, he's never, because he cherishes all his Zeiss lens. They're a
Oh,
little
yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It's like short, medium, large.
I need the 25 and the 85. Thanks.
What? You don't have that yet?
No.
You have.
Let's see here. Vincent Vega says a 24 millimeter 1.4 is going to be $1,300.
Okay, we're placing our bets now.
Okay, I think we're getting close to hashtag QA. I'm seeing some questions. Let's see here.
Fathom Rocket says, if I buy the 24 millimeter 1.4, it'll qualify me for pro support.
Oh,
and you should do it because pro support is awesome.
Pro support is awesome. Let's see here. Photo Miak says Photokina in September, right? Yes.
End of September, right?
End of September. You know the dates better than I do.
Yes.
So Clarami asked, any rumors about more FE lenses from Tamron? Maybe a 7200? Well, there's a rumor going around saying that they're going to make a wide angle zoom lens pretty soon.
From Tamron?
From Tamron.
Oh, that'd be a good one. It'll probably be a lot cheaper too, right?
Yes. It's $798 for this 28 to 75. So
compared to the 24 to 70, which is like
$21.98.
Jeez.
Let's see here. Lawrence on says, hashtag QA, will you be buying the Peak Design travel line bag? Is it worth it or is it too heavy for carry-on?
Too heavy for carry-on. They
don't
weigh carry-ons, right?
They weigh carry-ons.
I thought it was just check-ins.
No, but they also weigh I think they weigh carry-ons too.
Oh, well, I don't know how heavy
at least when I was traveling to France, they were being like very anal about it. Like my bag cannot exceed like, I don't know, 12 pounds or something.
I've never had anyone.
And that was the problem. Like my bag was like 25 pounds
for your carry-on.
Yeah, because I had to like I had to like check in. Otherwise, I would have to check in my bag.
I've never had my bags weighed for carry-on, so I didn't know they did.
Different airlines have different like requirements.
Oh, is the new Peak Design travel line bag going to be really heavy?
Well, it's the thing is it's designed for carry-on too, so it's supposed to fit in a carry-on. But I don't know until I actually see it physically in person. I can't say for sure. Let's see here. Photo Mix says, "Oh yeah, September is going to be a huge month for YouTube camera gear channels."
Yep,
we're gonna frolic.
We're gonna drop everything and then just wait for all these new releases.
Rodell says the Sony 24 1.4 should have a free Altura bag included.
Your favorite bag.
What if they come free with a Peak Design bag?
You can't send
like a Peak Design with a Sony accent on it, a Sony orange accent, Cinnabar accent to it.
Beautiful. If they did,
right? Because they have the Peak Design straps, which I don't know why they don't sell.
If they do a co-branded, people would scoop that up.
Flip.
Yeah, and they would charge more for it, and people would buy it.
I don't know if they would charge more for it, but
I would pay more for it. Like when is it Manfrotto did that Sony?
It was the same price though.
Tripod.
Yeah,
people bought it a lot, right?
I don't know. I don't know the numbers for that.
Oh, but it's cool if I can buy a special branded one.
To get it. Let's see here. NBW Doughboy. What is the best gimbal for A7 III 24 to 105G combo? I would say the Crane 2.
I predicted it right.
Good job. Vincent Vega says the Leica is an M mount. There you go.
There it exists.
It exists. Let's see here. Whoop. I lost it.
What do I make the lens? What are you doing with that thing?
Franklin Yang says, do you think Tamron's going to get into FE mount primes? I feel like the primes would be interesting. 20 to 75 emphasizes portability, so maybe Tamron prices would be lighter and smaller. Maybe. I mean, like I've seen my friend Tam has like the 85, if I remember correctly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. But I think like they probably feel like Sigma already has the prime market, so they probably want to focus on the zoom. And I think Sony needs more zooms. For sure. Let's see here. Vincent Vega says some of the Sigma lenses averages 2/3 the price of an equivalent G Master.
Leon says Q&A, what is the great and not so expensive ND filter for the Tamron 28 to 75?
For Tamron 2075, I'm currently using the Tiffin variable ND filter, so might be worth looking at.
Oh, I lost my chat.
Michael says, Vivienne, you've been hanging around with Jason way too long talking about, oh, is that it? I mean, I guess he's referring to the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you kind of have to start off big. I had to buy like really big purchases, and then when now it's like purchases that are like $500.
Everything
like,
less,
oh, that's it.
Yeah, everything less than like $1,000 now. I'm just like, oh, okay.
You can buy it.
No, I don't say you can buy it. It just doesn't pierce my heart as much. Cat Michael here pierce my heart.
Same.
I get it.
Same. We've been so desensitized. The gas is real, guys. The gas is real.
Pete says, how good is the Sigma 24mm 1.4?
I personally haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking to rent that lens out next.
Oh, okay. So we'll see.
Rye Reyes says, I'm waiting for the Sigma 20mm 1.4 to come in. Awesome.
Oh, is it George?
Jorge? George or Jorge or George? I have an A7 III ACC 500, and the EVS sucks on the A7 III. Is that normal? Does it?
I don't remember it sucking. I really like it.
Yeah. It does. It does have a lower resolution compared to the A7R III. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
Bubbly green tea. Go ahead.
Where'd she get her hair done? Heart. I got it through someone I found on Instagram. His name is Andrew Loves Color. So if you check him out on Instagram, Andrew Loves Color, you'll be able to find him.
Yeah. Let's see. Webweaver says Zeiss is magic. Roberto says the Modest 135 has to be awesome. It's my favorite focal length. It is. I like it a lot. Oh,
Digital Prophet says, I shoot in harsh light a lot at 4K shutter speed. Shutter spent on my A6500. What am I losing in image quality? And what options do I have besides an ND filter? And I don't want to do a flash.
I shoot a harsh light a lot. 4K at 4K shutter speed at 6500.
Oh, speed.
What am I losing? You're not really losing much in image quality. But it's better to have an ND filter if you're shooting slow motion. That way, the slow motion is a lot more smoother. And Michael Bistro dropping $10 for Super Chat donation. Congrats to Bonnie and Clyde on the dynamic duel.
Aw, thank you. Bonnie and Clyde. Weren't they like...
Is that the one where they drive off the cliff?
No, that's Thelma and Louise. That's two women.
Momentous is in the house. Josh, the Vong.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh. Andy, QA, Jason, can you test and review the Tokina Furin 20mm sometime? I was going to actually get that lens next.
Oh, I have a good question for you. Colton asked, Q&A, why did you switch from Apple to Windows? I remember something about 4K rendering.
Yeah, I edit a lot on Premiere Pro. I refuse to use Final Cut Pro. I've tried it for like 6 months. I just couldn't get used to it. It's a fantastic software. This is just me. I couldn't get used to it. So I had to buy the Razer and use Premiere. So that's why. But I love the Mac ecosystem.
He's really conflicted.
I was gonna get so I returned the MacBook Pro.
Oh, that was something we were gonna talk about.
Yeah, I returned the MacBook Pro over the weekend just because, even with the update, the performance on the Razer with Premiere is just so much better over the Mac with Premiere. So if you're using Final Cut, or you have a Mac, use Final Cut. If you have a PC, use Premiere. I also heard Resolve is getting pretty good too, but I have no experience with that.
I think you're just used to something. You're like cat teaching old dog new tricks.
Well, anyways, where did I leave off?
Right here. I have one. Kevin Escalante says, currently owns Sony Zeiss 55mm 2.8 and Sony Zeiss 35 2.8. I need wide Sony 1.4 and long Sony 1.4 next. Any suggestions?
24mm 1.4. Gotta wait for that. A long 1.4, like an 85 maybe. Wingbert 35 or 50 for environmental portraits. Already have an 85. You probably want to get the 35.
I was gonna say 35.
Good job. Contrasting focal length right there. Let's see.
Rodell, Q&A, use CPL filters also in video, and how many stops for ND filters recommended, or use the most, or use a variable?
Use a variable for videos, especially because I feel like it's just a lot. It gives you that flexibility because we've been using the Polar Pro ones, which is like a fixed ND, and I'm like using it at like ND8, which is great if you're like shooting in a harsh sunlight. But sometimes when we like move into a shaded area, it becomes way too dark. So having a variable ND filter gives you that flexibility of changing it. Shyam Sundar asks, buying an A7R III in October 2019 worth it?
Why so specific? October 2019.
On October 2019.
Is that your birthday? Is that when you're allowed to get a camera? It's a very specific date. More than a year from now.
I can still see the A7R III being still a great camera at that time. Even the A7R II right now is still a pretty good camera. So
and that's been out for years.
3 years now.
Yeah. MTS, do you like the Zeiss digital lens with readout on them? Do you use those readouts?
They're dope as fuck. They're awesome. I love it. I don't even use them. I just leave it on because it looks cool. Daniel, do you think Sony will make a 24mm f1.8? Probably. I mean, they do have the 50 1.4 and 50 1.8. Sorry, the 85. Yeah, wait, yeah. There's a 50 1.8 and a 55 1. Wait, what am I talking about? There's a 50 1.8 and 50 1.4. 85 1.8 1.4. Yeah, I mean, like, could be, but I don't know when they will though.
Oh. I want to ask if we're going to Photokina.
Waru808 asked, Jason and Vivienne, are you guys going to go Photokina? Maybe.
We don't know.
We want to.
I want to, though. But we don't know.
Charles Marsh says, all I want is a 2.8 series zoom lens for APS-C. Me too, man. Me too.
NBW says, thank you, Jason. Love your vids. Keep up the amazing work. Hashtag hyper family. That's cute. I like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, I have one here. Ken Davis. Q&A. What's your favorite landscape lens for the A7 III? Have 24 to 105, 50mm, 85, and 35 Sigma art. Do I need wider lens or wider zoom for landscapes?
I think 24 is fine enough.
But 24 is good.
Let's see.
Oh, George says everyone calls him George. Now I know.
George.
You're
See,
George.
We have a friend that's George, and we also have a friend that goes by Jorge, but it's spelled the same way. Jorge.
Oh.
I have a friend named Jorge. Like, he goes by Jorge, and then we have a friend who's also George.
I'm
That
used
goes
to
by
George.
Bubbly Green Tea says, thank you.
You're welcome. I like your name.
Nathan says, I purchased the A7 III. When I shoot video of the EVF, the screen flickers and go between each other. Is this normal? Should I exchange it? I think you should take a look at it.
I don't think that's normal.
I know. I don't have that issue with my A7 III.
Is it? Do you think like it's because you cover the sensor or something? And it, Oh.
Chris Vernal, how does one understand how to use Premiere Pro? Because I am struggling.
I don't know. I know just the shortcuts. Jason gave me a very quick crash course on it. So all I know how to do is like cut and delete the clips. And that's it.
I don't even know how I even like learned Premiere.
You watch some tutorial.
I started as a kid. Well, I mean, like, it's just learning, figuring out the software as a kid. But then I think what really took me to the next level was like watching this course from Masterclass. I forgot what it's called. I forgot. Oh, it's from Adam Epstein. It's not a plug, but there's a really cool course on Masterclass by Adam Epstein, who cuts for SNL, and he has like this crazy like fast editing style that I just kind of adopted, and it just like boosts my editing like no tomorrow.
I gotta see that course.
Insanely helpful. If Final Cut has something like that, if someone made a Final Cut course like that,
well,
I'd buy it.
If there is like a Final Cut course like that out there, please link us so we can check it out.
No Skillshare, no Lynda, because those are really boring for me. I need like something that's like.
You need someone here to teach you.
I need someone here to teach me.
You need like a Gordon Ramsay here to be like, don't press that button.
Yeah, yell at me. You call that an edit? You call that a color grade?
Oh my god.
I need it. Who's a Gordon Ramsay of editing?
Of the editing world? I don't know.
Oh man.
Gotta go find someone.
Okay.
Vincent
Vega.
I like this one.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. It's like, hey guys, I don't have a website. With all of the accessibility of what social media gives you, should I even bother? What am I losing out on? Oh, this is huge. We were just talking about this. I still think that you should have a website, just because I don't think that a website is dead. It's still a landing page.
Yeah, I think it will make you look a lot more professional. Like you're serious about your work.
I think it elevates
but at the same time, like, I don't know, like most of the people who found our work is through like our Facebook and really.
Well, I think
if we're talking about wedding work, they find us through our like Facebook.
I guess it depends on what you want to market, but I think for even you yourself as like a person or a freelancer or your work, I still think that website gives you a little bit of that credibility. And when people search you up, I think they're more likely to like click a website than they are to be like, oh, this is Vincent's Facebook. You know,
what if he has a business page?
I'm still
definitely have your grounds covered. I would say get a website.
Your like
it's
you
a good
reach a lot of demographics too.
It's a good hub. Like she's saying, it's a good hub that it's a landing page.
Because a lot of people, like you might have younger people don't use that now, but you also have a lot of people who still use websites. Like I still like websites. I think that it gives a really good hub, and to me it gives like a sense of credibility.
I don't know, man. I just get all my memes and stuff on Facebook, to be honest.
You're a child.
See, I don't browse Reddit. I used to browse Reddit a lot, but then like Reddit memes just populate on my Facebook page now. So
He's not talking about him. He's talking about a website for his work.
I'm just saying, I don't go to Reddit anymore. It just ends up on Facebook. So
I still think a website is good, especially if anything you're trying to push. I think people still look at that, and I think that's still something important to have.
Very cool. Let's see here.
John Miguel says, do you think Canon lenses are sharper than Sony lenses? Tony Northrup has a video comparing the 24-70. What's your take?
Well, I haven't personally tested it myself yet, but I think I watched TCS TV when Chris Nichols and Jordan, when they were doing a shootout, they said the 24-70 G Master was sharper. So, Iko Alexandrov. This month, I was published on a Japanese Sony website. Congratulations! Cool. And I had used a Sony lens for it. I usually use a Sigma 24 1.4, and there is no Sony one. I had to use the 35 1.4. I think I heard.
Oh, I heard something about the 24 millimeter then.
Dropping
that knowledge.
Look at that. Everybody get in there. Exclusive on the 24 1.4. I don't even have an exclusive on that. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I have a 24.
Huh? Oh. What is that?
24 1.8.
You do? What?
This is an APS-C lens.
Oh my gosh. This is cute. I love this lens though.
Yeah, so this is an APS-C lens. This is for like 6,000, 6,500. Gives you like about 35 millimeter equivalent, but love this lens. Great for APS-C. Okay, where are we?
I want to read this one out. Q&A, Jason, does Viv know about the future marketing of the Vong thong? I am very aware of the Vong thong.
Whatever stays in Vegas, guys. Whatever we talk about Vegas stays in Vegas. I
personally designed the Vong thong because I like designing it.
You don't want to see me in a thong.
I've already seen you in a thong. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, guys, we're gonna be on for like another, I think 5 minutes because we started a little bit late, so we're gonna end the show like around 8:10 ish. So we'll be on for another 6 minutes to answer questions.
I like questions. Okay, let's see what else there is.
Clarami says, I want a low profile lens for Sony full frame during international travel. Any recommendations? 35 2.8 would be a good one. 55 1.8 would be a good one. 85 1.8 would be a good one. 3 low profile prime lenses right there.
Eli asked Q&A, should I sell my A6000 and buy an original A7? Is the image quality better? It will only cost me about $100 to upgrade. I already have the RX10 IV, and he wants to use it for landscapes.
Man. That's a tough question. Wait, original A7? I would recommend going for like A7R.
Okay.
More resolution. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Like, because I can't really recommend like A7 and the A7 II. I can only recommend like the newer series just because they're just so much better.
Photomiak says, maybe I can convince my wife to let me go to Germany for Photokima. Tickets look manageable. Take me with you. Pack me in your suitcase and take me with you. I want to go.
Q&A, what was for dinner?
Oh, I had McDonald's.
She was rushing back. So.
I was rushing back, so I ordered some McDonald's, and I was like, right before I came out, I like scarfed down all these nuggets, and I was like, okay, we're ready to go. Let's see.
Michael Mistro Pierce. Jason, did you find the Tamron to be very good or just okay after the firmware update? Can you use it at weddings? It's great so far. I haven't used it at a wedding yet, but I have a wedding this Saturday, so
maybe
jeopardize the wedding to test out a lens.
Well, what's jeopardize?
I'm just kidding. We have a lot of shooters for this particular wedding, so I'll be busting out the 20 to 75 to try out. So we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Fantasy Fitness says, do you think it's still worth getting the i9 MacBook Pro after the fix or stick to i7 edit on Premiere? And no, PC is not an option. I like your stance. PC is not an option.
Oh man, I wish that was not an option for me too. I think go for the i9. I think Jonathan Morrison has a really good video from TLD today. I think like he talks about it like, pretty extensively for like 3 videos. Poor guy had to go through so many tros, but I think his video has definitely provides a lot of good insight as to whether or not you should get the i9 after the update. For the i7, it's pretty good though.
Andy says, Jason, what's your preferred choice for video profile on A7 III?
No picture profile, dynamic range on auto. Actually, I've been experimenting hybrid lock gamma lately. I kind of like it a lot. Hybrid lock gamma is a pretty damn good profile.
What's hybrid lock gamma? That sounds super fancy.
Hybrid lock gamma. It's a lock profile. Essentially, you can like put it into an HDR TV and it looks good already. Mm-hmm. But then I've been creating those footage on like my monitor, and it actually looks pretty good. Like a lot of great recoveries. I've seen a lot of people posting like their images before and after on like Facebook groups where the highlights are like just blown out, and they shot in a hybrid log camera and they were able to rescue all those details.
For video.
Pretty intense. Yeah.
You gotta try it out then.
It's pretty intense. So I've been experimenting with it.
New video series.
But for the most part, I think for like a good solid 3 months, I was shooting like no picture profile and just leaving dynamic range on auto, and it looks really good. Highlights are a little bit blown out, but footage looks really good. Let's see here. What?
What? What happened?
Michael says, Vivienne says, I like answering questions. Jason's like,
it's over. I've been doing this way too long. Yeah, I like talking to people.
Here, I'll just leave the show on for you. You can keep talking.
Okay.
She wants to start a Twitch channel as well, but I'm telling her one step at a time.
I want to start too many things.
Let's see here. James is helping out with the question. He's saying, I still rock the A7R for landscape. Does a good job.
There you go. Thank you, James.
Greg Smith question. I had a warranty issue with my 85-1.8. Sony took 10 weeks to authorize a replacement after determining the lens was bad. Anyone else has a super long warranty service time from Sony? Where are you from?
Wow.
It usually does not take that long.
Dang, that's 10 weeks is long.
I sent in my Sony A7R II. Got it back in like a week. Let's see here. David also says, I'm the same, Jason, just standard profile for me. Michael Mistro says, hybrid log camera. You're right, JB. It is nice.
Law says, that's a sweet looking gray color job. Thank you. Thank you very much. Asher says, how do you say
Asish?
Asish? HLG videos look amazing on phones such as the iPhone and other Androids with AMOLED displays. Oh, take some of those videos and show me. I want to see it.
Added support for that recently. No way. Awesome. We'll check it out.
George says Q&A is a hybrid couple going to have another meetup at Disneyland.
Yes.
We will once our passes are not blocked.
We're not blacked out for August, are we?
I think we are. I have to check.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We have a pretty extensive blackout, like pretty much for all of summer. So not yet.
Last month, in June, we had like a hybrid shooter meetup at
Disneyland.
It
was so fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got like about like 15 to 20 people that showed up. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get everyone to go on a ride. It was pretty epic. We all rode on Indiana Jones. We literally took up the entire cart. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Like so we're gonna do another one at Disneyland for sure. But I think we're also gonna be doing some outside. And it's free. We'll do it outside of Disneyland. Not outside of Disneyland, but
like we're doing outside meetup or
not
inside?
at Disneyland, but elsewhere.
So where you don't have to,
where more people can show up. So that's definitely more in the works.
Let's do a meetup at the mall.
At Sammy's camera. Just overtake Sammy's.
That's true.
Let's see.
Andy says Vivienne hugs. Yay! Hug to you too. I like hugs.
Jim Pan, if I buy a Sony 400G Master, do I need to buy a Bugatti to haul it around?
I don't know how much storage space a Bugatti has. You probably just need like a Ford F-150 or something.
Just carry it with your arm, man. Flex that 400.
You're gonna be flexing the Bugatti. I don't think you need to be flexing that 400 millimeter.
Okay, we're gonna
David.
one question, last question. So David R asked, Q&A, is the Cuba trip sold out? Thanks for the Sony content. I think there's like one spot left. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, if you still want to go, let us know.
But DM me on Instagram.
So slide into his DM.
Slide into my DM. Awesome. Well, that's pretty much it for today's Monday Live, this week's Monday Live. It's going to be back on Danny's channel next week after he comes back from playing with his Nikon camera.
He's at yearbook camp.
That's what they're calling it now. They're shooting yearbook photos
with
the Nikon. I'm starting drama. But just a quick last plug. Hybrid Couple Podcast is available. Check the link in the description box below.
Please leave a comment if you guys like and subscribe. And then that's it.
That's pretty much it. Guys, thank you so much for watching this Monday Live. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace. Trying to end the live without looking.
I realized I kept looking over. I can do it. Oh.
Keep waving.